Anyways,
Anywho's,
coast to coast. Here we go.
Welcome back to the Coast to Coast podcast. We have another conundrum, and at this time it's not revolving around a get fiddle. It's revolving around shit that we already know how to do and have done a million times.
And it ain't working.
Figure it out. Paris can't talk today.
Oh my goodness, my gracious.
Oh man. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Head on down to the link tree, open her up, check out the Shopify store. Check out the Googly form for the Let's Get Vocal. Throw something in there. Come on the show. We'll listen to your song. We'll critique it. We'll tell you what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, even though we don't know what we're talking about, but we think we like to pretend that we can. And yeah, we'll have a good time. Woo! Yeehaw. How you doing,
Or
buddy?
meantime, also, do you go on TikTok? Do you ever go live? Join us on TikTok live for our Let's Get Vocal TikTok version.
Do you have 1,000 followers or more on TikTok? Because I do believe that's a prerequisite to be able to jump on.
It is.
And join our lives.
You can watch us, but if you have 1,000 or more viewers, you can jump on with us and sing to us or anything. That type of thing. Yeah.
You can come on and you could be a crooner.
Yeah.
We could be like, "Oh my God, you're amazing," or we could be like, "Oh my God, no, stop."
If you're real bad, we won't say nothing mean. It's just. No, 30 seconds in, I'll just boot you. Could you even do that?
I'm real bad, and he doesn't boot me.
No,
I'm real bad, and you don't boot me when it's my turn. So it makes me feel special.
I don't boot myself either.
Good point. Fair enough.
We just did another TikTok live last night. It was a ball.
Dude, it was awesome. Hey, by the way, I tried uploading it to the old Googly Drive machine and sharing it to you. Did you get it?
It's on my computer now.
Out freaking standing, because I was worried about that, dude. I had to do that like 2 or 3 times because it kept saying upload failed.
Weird.
I don't know, dude. It was like, why? Is it because it was like freaking 3 hours? Bro, we karaoke partied for almost 3 hours yesterday. That was awesome. It was
I missed it.
Fantastic. You did. You missed everything about it, Mary.
I know.
Jamie came on. Randy and Ashley came on.
Awesome.
I mean, I had people from the real world that I know personally watching and throwing in requests for things and stuff.
So totally.
It was cool. I had a blasty blast.
Even the turkey made his debut.
Oh my God, the turkey came back. It was weird. That damn gobbler.
Well, I had kids over, so
that had to be fun.
It was fun.
Good.
And then I got to see him again tonight.
And when it's the second day in a row, you're like, okay, that's been real. It's been fun. It ain't been real fun. Everybody get out of here.
No, actually tonight, it was kind of cool because I was going to treat everybody to dinner, and my older son treated everybody to dinner for his younger brother's birthday.
Wow.
Yeah. So happy birthday, Owen.
Fancy dancy. Okay, money bags.
What else did you get, Mary?
Ooh,
there he is.
Ferris is here.
He sounds like himself too.
He sounds like himself. He must have came on with a different device.
I'm on the old trusty iPhone this time. So
attaboy.
That's so weird.
It is weird. What else did you get, Mary? What else did you come home with?
I don't know what you're referring to, Ferris.
Just keep laughing about it there, Gigglebox.
Ice cream?
It vibrates.
No.
Oh, good Lord.
Talking about your phone, man. Phones vibrate.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was
in
like
your damn
that
dirty
was
mind.
like 3 days ago.
Hey, I said toothbrush. What are you talking about, dirty mind, Nick?
And I don't want to talk about that because I didn't want to get a new phone.
Why not?
Because I don't like to spend money on myself.
Oh, no. Let's talk about that. So I'm gonna
What
tell
if it's
a
a
story.
necessity?
Let's talk about what, Ferris?
you and your phone dilemma. Okay, so a couple days ago, she called me with a technical problem. I'm not gonna get into the technical problem. I'm done with technical problems tonight. But let's just
Fair
say,
enough. No more conundrums.
she was having trouble with it and couldn't. It just the phone she had. I'm not gonna say how old it was. It's not too bad, but it wouldn't work. It outlived itself. Okay,
They do that.
and what she was trying to do. And at first, I was trying to help her out. So, well, I got an extra phone, and then she basically figured out I might as well just upgrade and get a phone, but I don't want to do that. I'm like, why? I just don't like spending money on myself. I said, girl, do it. Spend that money on yourself.
Well, it was also my son's birthday week.
That's true. And that's
And-
the main reason why.
And I felt really bad about pulling the trigger on getting
And don't you need to have a way for your son to contact you just in case things go awry while he's out partying and celebrating and having a good time?
well, he doesn't really do any partying and celebrating because he just turned
Mary,
18.
just say yes.
Yes.
You need to
With
have
a
a way
list.
for your son to contact you. So, boom.
Well, Ferris and my husband and my son all said, don't feel bad about it. It's your money. You
I
pay
also
the
would
bill.
have said that if you talked to me.
I tried to talk to you. You were making dumplings.
Yeah, that's right.
I want some dumplings.
Totally.
Is that what you were talking
Dumplings.
about, Ferris? What I came home with?
No, but that was a different story.
Did you
I'm
come
talking about-
home
I'm
with
talking
a
about what-
hobo?
I'm talking about your little liquid doggy bag.
Shut up.
Liquid
I
doggy.
did not-
Liquid
I
doggy
did not
bag.
bring anything liquid home.
Oh, technically you
Except for
did.
the shut up.
Mary's
you,
feeling a
Except for
little
the
good.
spinach that was on my salmon.
What you brown bagging over there, Mary?
Some salmon with some creamed spinach on top and a couple of
Uh-huh.
little shrimp.
I want to.
And what are you drinking to wash it down?
Yeah, I want to know what kind
Yeah.
of tap you violated. That's what I want to know.
I had a couple of Arnold Palmers and a Bloody Mary or something like
Seven.
that.
You cheated on Joseph?
That's a group cheat right there. That was a couple
No.
people. I heard 3 people. That's 2
I got a
Arnolds and
little
1
funny
Mary.
last night. I had some bourbon while we were on TikTok Live. That was a good time.
Yeah, you did, and we totally couldn't tell towards the end. No way.
No,
No.
especially with the bottle chasing the turkey.
So
Mm.
I know I just got that thing uploaded to the Google Drive. Nick got it. He's got it on his computer or whatever. When you go to listen back to it, dude, the last, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes, I don't know what happened with my shit, but I'm like super quiet.
Yeah, no, what the heck?
I don't know what happened. I didn't change anything. It just
I was
maybe
still
it's
having that
TikTok's way
today.
of saying, hey, you've been on here long enough. Get the hell out.
I think TikTok has got little stat for you. Over 150 million people use TikTok in the United States alone.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mhm.
half the country,
Mm-hmm.
and it's owned by a foreign country.
Yep.
No wonder
they're trying to shut it down.
US
Going
is
on.
talking about banning it.
Right. So that in mind, all these issues they've had, it could either be the traffic on that website, that app. Okay, that's
The
probably a
server or
lot of it.
whatever.
Right. Or it could be dampering. It could be outside dampering.
I have heard, I have watched a couple of lives where people would say, okay, we're starting to have trouble. We're about an hour and a half in. We need to close it out and come right back.
Mm.
Yep.
I was
Good
on
to
one
know.
earlier, and from the get go, it was glitching really bad. And there was
Really?
probably on the top of your TikTok screen, you've got your lineup of lives, and I'll bet you I
Mhm.
scrolled for days, and it was just live. There's probably 60 of them on there. So
Wow.
I don't know how that works as far as server and how whatever, but that seems like a lot. And that's just people I follow. So there's no telling how many were actually going on. So anyway,
Right. And that's kind of what I want to know. Like you said, there's 150 people just in the or 150 million people or whatever that use it just in the US. But how many of them are on at the same time?
oh, I would venture to say at least
It's gotta be a lot.
5%. At least 5%. It depends on the time. It's just like primetime TV.
Mhm,
You get
mhm.
people get home, they start to relax, they eat dinner, they get on TikTok to chill, and all of a sudden you've got it between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. You've got high traffic.
And then you got all those people starting lives at those times because they know
Yep.
people are winding down after dinner, getting ready to do their thing. Yeah.
And that information came straight from the CEO of TikTok himself.
Wow.
That stat. So, and he's actually in DC right now. I think they actually had a hearing today. Maybe it's tomorrow.
Wow.
I don't know. But he's supposed to testify in front of, you know, the people we elected. that's the only way what I can call them. That's it. The people we elected.
No
And we
comment.
We did it. We did it.
No commentator.
No comment.
Anyway,
Anywho,
I missed the intro because I was swapping devices and things. But I
yeah.
do want to let y'all know I do have news or fake news if y'all want to do it.
Hell
A little
yeah.
later.
Well, how many Florida people we got today?
Only time will tell.
I want a chocolate, but it's behind me.
Don't you
Well,
turn your
keep your
back on
pants
us.
on. You go get one. Get yourself a chocolate. And keep your pants on.
It's right there. Bing.
Mary said she had to step out for a minute. I think she went to get some more
Yeah. She went to
liquid
go get
therapy.
some liquid therapeutic material.
Got to get that courage.
Oh.
No, y'all, she doesn't really drink that much. I'm just messing with her, just so y'all know.
Yeah, I know.
I guess.
So-
I don't know.
Her medication, she couldn't drink like that.
Speaking of TikTok and TikTok lives and Let's Get Vocal and the fact that we go on and have Let's Get Vocal live karaoke parties and all that kinds of good stuff and glitches, Nick, buddy, I saw you earlier live on TikTok on the Coast to Coast profile, and there was a lot of lag that was going on.
Really?
There was a bunch of spots where it was buffering and I had to wait like 5-10 seconds, and then you'd come right in like there was no pieces that were missed or anything. It didn't like skip or any of that jazz, right? But it was buffering a lot, and I don't know why. It was driving me nuts.
It could have been you, Nick, because Brandon, because I was on that other live. That's wind and the storm coming in here. I was having bad signal problems. So, and they couldn't see it.
Well, I was hooked up to my Wi-Fi and all that kinds of good jazz, and it was,
Did you get your
strong
wife's
service.
permission? I'm sure she doesn't like things hooked up to her.
Linda, nobody else told me there was lagging.
She's aware of where all the cords lead to, Ferris.
Okay. All right. As long as she's aware.
There was no lagging on the playback.
Good. Okay. Maybe it was just me. I don't know.
So totally. I had something to say. Don't remember what it was.
You want to tell the people what you did to make your TikTok experiences better so that you can use Smule even better than you could before in order to get the effects there, Nick, so that you don't have to run into the problem of what I have when I go on TikTok live?
There are so many commas in that statement.
I know, right? I tried.
I will say it is nice to hear you with the music, and it makes it easier. And I can use anything now.
I know, I'm jealous.
So I thought I'd do a quick little video on how I have it set up so that I could sing through Smule straight into TikTok Live for live karaoke. So we go over here, coast to coast, and we start with this guy. That's the Mankey. That's my main setup that I've had. Runs my computer stuff, doing podcasting and whatnot. This with this cord when I plug it in, but then I switch them out for this black USB, which runs straight to the back into an iPad to sing Smule. Now, I've added these two coming out of the control room main, 1/4 inch balanced, and they're running along here because I built this thing out of a camper. It's a mobile studio, but all the wires were all mounted inside walls so that we were hidden when I built it. And I just added this, and now I got to figure out how hiding these 2 wires. But anyways, comes into my singing booth, straight into this little mixer I just picked up, into the line in. And that, whoop, is the volume for the line in. This is volume and gain for the mic. So I use this mic, an MXL 990, pull him up with my filter, and that's what I talk to TikTok through. So when I'm just chatting with people that are in the live with me or on people watching, I talk through that into there. When I want to sing on TikTok live and I want to sing through Smule, I use that mic and that mic, because this mic is on Mackie effects, so I can get different vocal effects that aren't on Smule for certain, so they have 2 effects going. Anyway, there's a whole nother thing. So, I sing through Mackie to sing Smule. Now I want to sing Smule, but I want to do it TikTok live, so I just pull these 2 cables out, plug them in, get TikTok live going, and then it's pretty much simple. I just have this one up and this one turned down. This one turned down so when I'm finding songs it's not interrupting. They don't hear it. This one up, I'm talking to everybody. Then when it's my turn to sing, I turn this mic off so that that don't pick me up. And I turn this guy up about halfway. And then TikTok hears exactly what's coming out of Smule. Clear quality, good sound, not like playing into a phone speaker. And that is how I do it. It's pretty cool. Try this again. A few days before he turned 80, he was sitting out back in a rocker. Said, "What you been up to lately?" I told him, "Chasing $1." I still
I
got
am
a little
jealous.
tweaking I got to do though.
I got to get
Nick,
me
do you-
another Scarlet Solo. They're only like $80 on Amazon right now. They're super cheap.
Yeah, they're cheap.
Nick,
I
do
got
you
mine
think
before
that
for $129.
that setup style that I sent you from YouTube, do you think that would help Mary, given that she doesn't have all this stuff that we do?
With the software,
Mm-hmm. If
if they
her
could get it set
fantastic
up,
husband,
yeah.
I
They'd
think
have
Ghost would
to,
set it up.
yeah. Because you got to install one software, then install another one, then you got to connect the 2 softwares and the process.
Excuse me.
So I wanted to tell. I was going to show you all this. I guess I could. No, I'm not.
I don't
gonna
need
do
to
that.
see it, Ferris.
Nope, I'm not gonna do it. I will tell you about it though. So I was skimming through TikTok the other day, and you know how they do the, send me a gift and I'll guess your age or rate you
Oh,
1 to 10.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
this one was very interesting, to say the least. I gotta find the picture. Anyway, I went across this. I'm like, what? Are you crazy? So I jumped in it. Actually tapped it and opened it up, got in it, and whatever. And part of me was like, okay, I don't really want to say anything. I just want to hang out for a minute, see how this goes. But this lady was actually doing this style of TikTok live, except she
Okay.
was guessing the length of men's members.
What?
Good Lord.
Yes.
That is weird.
Red underscore fire squirt backup was the
Why?
account name.
Why?
Because
What?
she can sit there and she can do those guesses and blah 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 blah, and the dudes that she makes feel good about themselves are gonna be like, "Oh, thanks for lying for me. Here's a freaking gift," which apparently, according to what Ferris has told me, translates into real world money somehow. I don't know.
It does, and she does have a disclaimer. It says, 18 plus guests only. Guests with a T, not guesses.
Yeah.
So I sent her a single rose, right? It was 1 coin. I just sent a rose and see if she would even, because sometimes they overlook you on those things if you do that.
Uh-huh.
And because I had one that was guessing ages, and I said, I'm gonna see how close they get. and they guessed like 38, which was pretty close. I was like, okay, that's cool.
Aren't
I
you
thought
like
my pick.
49, Ferris?
I'm 41, fucker. Take you off the Christmas list. But so I did, and she said my name on TikTok and everything. She said I'm gonna say 5.5 and a half. I'm like, what? What? So I made a comment. I was like, I'm always coming up short. 5.5 question mark question mark question mark.
I do not need to be part of this.
That's hilarious.
It's a joke, Mary. It's not real. I mean, for me, it's not. For her, I guess it's totally real. I don't know. I just thought it was. I'm like, there are some things on TikTok that probably need to be banned.
I got on one of
Ferris,
those
just
guess
so
your
you
age
know,
things.
real quick,
I've
Mary,
been
I'm
seeing
sorry.
some horrible shit on
But
TikTok.
just so you know, Ferris, at 5.5, you're right around, average or so.
That's
apparently.
not reality. Stop talking like it is.
It's not real.
Fine. 3.7.
Thank you. I'm married and it's probably less than that most of the time. So
Someone comes up with something like that. That's when you just look at them and just dead straight in the face. I'm a grower, not a shower.
that's right.
This is gonna get pulled from every platform so fast, dude.
I keep coming across TikTok
Oh no.
that there's actually porn going, but then they got these blocks in it so you can see it, but you can barely see it.
What?
And I'm like, what the hell? I keep reporting them. It's driving me nuts.
Oh, so those are the videos that you're interacting with now. So of course that's what the
No, I don't
algorithm's
know
gonna
why the
send
hell
you.
they. No, I do not know why they came up. Very odd.
That's weird.
I didn't stay around long enough to find out, but she also how they write your name on themselves if you donate like a certain you give a certain size of a gift, like 100 coins or whatever it is. Certain y'all may not know that, but there are people that will write their names on. Like I've seen guys put their names on their forehead, their cheeks, and all that with a black marker.
That's weird.
So she was
Yes.
doing this, but I'm not sure why she was doing it. I don't know what you had to give up. Maybe you had to have a certain size to get your name on her body. I don't know. It's weird stuff.
Why are we talking about this?
Because it's TikTok and it's something to talk about. Just
I'm over here dying.
should've
My
gone to
allergies are
bed.
killing me. Mary, you were about to tell a story, and then I had to say something, and I messed it all up. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I went into a TikTok live a couple of days ago, and it was some guy guessing ages, and I don't send gifts because I don't have any money to send gifts on TikTok, but
Me neither.
some guy guessed me like 13, 14 years older than I am, and I was like, he
What
sucks.
a dick.
And the funny
yeah,
thing
he's a
is,
douche.
that picture was like 4 years old too.
When in doubt,
Punch him in the
22.
snout.
Mary, you want to know how
when
you
in
can,
doubt,
how you-
22.
you want to know how you can gain some funds on TikTok to pay for other gifts?
How?
Get gifts sent to you by getting on and singing with "Let's Get Vocal" on our TikTok.
That's right.
Yeah,
Okay,
I got
I
sent
tried
10
that.
things by
Coast to
somebody I know.
Coast
I
has
don't know what that means.
Coast to Coast is up to $4.72 on TikTok.
Oh my goodness. I have 0.02 cents on my profile.
What the
I'm not going to
hell?
say what I got.
I have 2 pennies.
Well, Ferris, not everybody's golden child like you.
I was gonna send Nick the flower thing or whatever, the cheapest one earlier today when he was testing out his new setup. And it was asking me to buy stuff, and I'm like, no, I'm poor. First off, ain't gonna happen. And then I saw this thing that said exchange gifts for something, and that's how I know I have 2 pennies, because I clicked on it and I'm like, well, what am I gonna get for 2 fucking cents? I'm done.
So at top amount, I think it was like 6 days ago. I guess it was $172.
That's what you got?
That's what I had. Well, that's a month worth of lives though.
Hey, buddy.
But I'm just, cashing it in for other gifts. I mean,
That's cool.
$5 would give you like 600 coins or something like that that you can use to send other gifts.
Interesting.
It's actually a very interesting way that an app gives you back, and it goes straight to a PayPal account, right?
Yeah.
So you set up PayPal, and that's how you can cash it out.
news.
Fake news.
Oh, he's been lying to us the whole time, Nick.
No, it's real. All right. We might need a commercial break. What do you think?
We could do.
I don't think
My
there's
allergies are
anybody
killing
still
me. I
around.
could really blow my nose. So yeah, let's do
We
a
will be
commercial
right
break.
back, y'all. Watch this commercial and love it, like it, share it, comment. We'll be back. Ferris, beans, bullets, and band-aids.
Beans, bullets, and band-aids. That's it.
Brand new topic.
Welcome back, y'all.
Hey.
Again, I want to know when the hell I know if I'm ousted of this competition or not.
Well, so you're in the rock competition on
Big
Smule.
mouths rock and holler.
And what round are you in? Is it round 1, 2, 5, 7?
It's the
Tell
first
the people.
round. It's the first
Very
round.
first round.
Yep.
When was your round submission due?
It was due. It was supposed to be due 21st, 11:59, and then out of nowhere the next day they said, "Okay, today." They keep changing shit.
Sounds like a Mickey Mouse comp.
It sounds like a
it's
Smule
constantly-
comp.
Yeah.
It's like changes on the fly.
So
So it's supposed to be
if it
closed
was
as
the-
of now last night at 11:59.
last night, as in Wednesday.
Yes.
Well, typically, I mean, if if memory serves me correctly, right? It's a couple 2-3 day turnaround on results.
Well,
If
they
I
put
remember
out
correctly.
they put out the next round and they said, but you can't open your song until the 25th. If you open it early, it gets disqualified. So I can't open until tomorrow. So why am I
So then
already opening a song?
hopefully they're posting your results tomorrow then.
Yeah, because why would you open anything before we don't even know what the first round is yet? I might open a song and I'm not even in it no more.
Yeah.
Doesn't that?
Well, you do it for the fun and joy of singing, Nick.
He's in it to win it,
Ferris?
Ferris.
Just
No.
say it.
He's in
This
it to win
round
it.
is blues
that's what-
rock. It's
Blues rock?
and I have to do 5 layers at least.
Ooh.
If they keep adding a layer every round, I'm gonna keep. I can't, man.
Can Skinner's like Southern rock style be considered blues rock?
I think I'm gonna
Is
do.
it open to interpretation? Because you could do a shit ton of layers on any Skinner song, dude. I'm telling
They
you.
have subgenres. They're oh my god.
Yeah, the subcategories.
Yeah. But I was thinking of doing House of the Rising Sun 5-finger death punch style.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. You could layer the shit out of that, dude. 56 layers, that'd be epic.
56 layers. When I
All
hit
you
a
do-
third
all
layer,
you
I'm
do, Nick,
struggling.
All you do, you got to make sure your timing is absolutely perfect down to the millisecond, but you start with your gain knob turned all the way up. And then when you do the next one, you just go boop, a tiny bit and you sing it exactly the same. And then do it again. Boop, just turn it down a tiny little
Why?
bit.
What is that gonna do?
It's going to change the volume of every single layer that you're doing, but it's also going to add more voices to it, right? So even though you have 0 harmony layers and they're all melody, at least you'll have your layer requirement and they'll be slightly different from each other.
Oh my god.
Do it. I dare you. You're like quintupling your voice. That'd be awesome.
This guy.
Slightly more reverb on each additional
what's nice.
layer.
That's what's nice about the perfectly puzzled.
Oh
Comp.
God.
They actually have a I forget what they call it, but they like you go through a round and let's say you get eliminated, and you're like 1, 2, and 3 or whatever, the top above the red line that gets eliminated, and the next week or the next round, 2 or 3 people don't submit, you have 24 hours to actually submit a song if you were the next in line. So you're still in
Oh.
it if you get eliminated really close to the line if somebody doesn't submit. And
Well, I
Brandon,
once
usually
it
that
finally
happens.
starts, once it finally actually starts, I'm pretty sure I'll be one of the first ones knocked out.
Oh, how far did you get last time?
He's such
Season
a
1.
douchey head.
Semifinals, quarterfinals. I don't know,
See?
dude. That was 2 years ago, bro. It was the
So
last
why do
comp
you
I
think
was
that you'd
ever
be
in.
eliminated the first round?
Because I ain't done nothing in 2 years, bro.
Dude, we still got 3 days to know if we're even in it to begin with.
3 more days.
27th.
The 27th.
Dang, dude, that's so far away.
We may
Where's
not
my
even be
freaking
in it.
line invite?
We
I
might
didn't
have.
make it. I got
That
cut.
happens. That happens on
That
the
happens
27th.
at 27th. So we might have joined too late. We might not even be in it anyway.
Got cut.
Right now.
Sorry, Brandon. We're at capacity.
I could pretty much tell you. They hit 100, which was capacity, but I don't know when, and
Wow.
I don't know who's in it.
Dang.
I don't know.
100 people. Did
Yeah.
y'all did Perfectly Puzzled last year, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I missed it last year. It was the one comp that I was actually thinking about getting into, and I missed it. I think
So
it's probably
usually-
because I was brand new in my current spot at work.
So a good way to remember, March is Autism Awareness Month, and they
Yes.
try to start it in March every year. So there
We're
you go.
starting a little late in March this year. Just saying.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. I don't know what happened with that. But.
Don't know. But I look forward to beating everybody.
With
That
a
means you got to beat your buddy
tomahawk.
over there.
That's fine.
That's
I
fine.
look forward to wiping the floor with you, Nick.
In
In this news or fake
Oh,
news
just because what? I
segment
look
that's
like a
coming up.
mop?
I'm just gonna say, as
Jet
much as I
wagon.
love you guys, if some of the same ladies that competed the year that I was a coach for the Perfectly Puzzled Autism Comp,
I'm gonna beat him.
you don't have a chance.
No shit. I can't carry a tune in a bucket. I ain't got no chance, period. Especially this time of year with allergies and everything. You hear all the excuses already, Ferris? Take pity on me,
Yep.
okay?
Starting early, aren't they, Ferris?
Oh,
Yes, they are.
man.
Are we going to do the news and fake news and
Let's
false
do it.
news and pretend news? And
Let's do it, because I got to head back to work here in, shit, man, 45 minutes. Yay.
you're just unbelievable. You know that?
Dude, bro, I swear to God, I was talking with my wife about this just the other day, and all I ever do is work.
That's it.
That's all I ever fucking do. I
hope
haven't
you're
had a day
happy.
off since the 12th. What's
It's
today?
It's what you wanted.
What's today? The 24th?
Hope you're
23rd?
happy.
23rd.
Today's the 23rd. I haven't had a day off since the 12th. That was my last day off. I'm freaking tired.
I don't know how they can work you every single day. That doesn't make sense.
I'm salary exempt, so I
Do
don't
you
get overtime,
know-
or I'm not an hourly employee.
March 23rd, 2008 was Easter.
Cool.
It was a pretty early Easter. So I have a child that was born on Halloween and a child that was born on Easter.
Was it Easter the year he was born?
It was, yes, he was born in 2008. So he was born on Easter.
But his birthday's not Easter.
Not this year. Halloween is always October 31st,
Oh,
but Easter falls on different Sundays.
Where did Ferris go?
I don't know.
Here?
I think he's still
I'm
there.
here. I'm here. I was having, for some reason, I'm having computer issues, but that's all good. I was trying to
I'm
bring up
having
this whole
microphone
segment
issues.
thing.
My microphone is loose now. Look at this, and I don't know.
Mine
how to
does
fix it.
that too. It's weird.
It's pissing me off, dude.
You know what? Just get some damn like Teflon tape or something, put on there, and then put it back. It'll make it.
Now you
I
know
was thinking
how
about
women
picking
feel.
up some.
You need some Pixaplat.
Mary with the Mary.
Mary.
Settle
Mary.
yourself.
It's
You
just part
settle
of
yourself, okay?
it's just part of human nature. Things
You-
get
let's-
older
That's not-
and a little,
Stay away from the
saggier.
hot dog down the hallway kind of jokes, would you?
All I'm
No,
saying,
I
Mary, is
wasn't
I've got
talking
some
about a hot
PVC
dog.
cement right there, and I've got some liquid nails sitting very nearby. I'll make this some
Liquid
bitch
nails.
never move again.
I think all you need is like a
But then I
microphone
wouldn't be able
bra.
to do this stuff.
He's got
Excuse me, y'all.
something.
All right, y'all ready to play this game?
Okay, Mary,
We
there
are
you
ready,
go.
buddy. We used
Oh,
to
no,
live
that's
right
more
in
like a
things like
microphone
that, stuff
collar,
like that
never mind.
right over there and things.
If you're still with us and you're not asleep and you never heard of this game, it's called News or Fake News.
Nobody's
fellas
made it
get to-
this far, Ferris.
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read an article headline, and these fellows are gonna try and guess whether it's news or fake news. Pretty simple. And Mary's gonna keep score.
Let's do it.
Fake news.
News.
All of it, just all fake news.
Puppets
I
and
could do that
ruppets
one
and
day.
puppets and
I
stuff
could
like that, things
actually
like
make
that.
them all fake.
News.
All right, number one.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
That's
It's funny
real.
how you said that because Spanish high court backs man's right to
where-
walk naked in the street.
You're kidding me, right?
News.
I'm talking in Spanish, and then you start talking about in Spanish.
Yeah.
That's
Did you read
odd.
my list?
Do
Have
you
read my
know
list?
how many times that has actually happened where Ferris and I know that we have something prepared and you guys kind of talk about something very similar and
Read
you
it
have
ag-
no idea that we're going to do that?
Read it again, Ferris.
All right.
Probably a lot because
Spanish.
I'm psychic.
A Spanish high court backs man's right to walk naked in the street.
News.
A Spanish man is banned from walking backwards naked
No.
in the street.
They
What?
back his right. They support it. They
They
Don't
said,
ban
yes,
him.
you
It says-
can.
They say he has the right to walk naked in the street.
Yep, you could free ball down Main Street if you want to there, buddy.
Oh, it's fine for y'all to talk about free ball, but it's not fine for me to talk about saggy titties.
Why not?
Sorry.
They're the same thing. I
Roll
don't have a
them some
problem with it.
bitches
I
up,
didn't say it
some
wasn't.
boy.
Read the
News or
nipple.
fake news? News or fake news?
News.
Where's he from? It's fake news.
That's the
They're not-
headline. It's a headline.
They're not backing them up saying, feel free, go ahead and walk around naked.
News.
Fake,
News.
fake.
Oh my God, there's okay. So
I don't know
you
because
say what?
I had nothing to do
Fake.
with this. Brandon
News.
says news. Nick
Fake.
says fake news.
News.
Okay,
Fake.
it's news.
News.
Madrid,
Yeah.
What is it, a
February
nudist
3rd.
colony?
a Spanish high court has ruled in favor, OUR, of a man who was fined for walking naked through the streets of a town in the region of Valencia, and later tried to attend the court hearing in the nude.
Attaboy.
Eh? He's a grower,
Wow.
not a shower.
I think he's a shower and not a grower.
I don't think so. It's probably
I
called
love how they
different.
say, so it goes on to say in a statement, the region's high court said it had struck down an appeal against a lower court decision to annul fines handed out to the man for being naked in the streets of Aldea, a town on the outskirts of the regional capital. The court, however, acknowledged and I quote, legal vacuum in Spanish law regarding public nudity.
A
Awesome.
legal vacuum?
Ah, these true
How
stories.
many
man.
people do you think are going to start just randomly meandering about in the nude out there now?
Oh man, mucho,
Flippity
mucho,
flop.
senor, mucho.
Everybody out there's going to be like, you know what? I don't feel like getting dressed for work today. I'm going in my birthday suit.
This will be a lot of burritos and chimichangas just hanging around.
Mhm.
Clap for everybody.
All right, next up.
Good God, Nick.
Now listen carefully to this one, okay? It's a political one.
Oh, no.
Well,
Oh boy.
I'm ready.
you ready? If you don't
Go.
stop acting up on me. Trump claims failure to arrest. Crap, this thing. Hold on. Ugh. He keeps wanting me to subscribe to it. I'm not subscribing to it. Trump claims failure to arrest him is conspiracy to keep him from getting donations. Vows to arrest himself.
Fake.
That's fake. It was good up until you said arrest himself.
That's the headline. I'm trying to be honest here. That's the headline. That's why I was laughing, because like, this is going to give it away. It's fake.
Fake.
Do you know what they're saying though?
There-
Bueller. Okay, we'll move on.
What are they saying? I was dying for a second. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I'm not going to get into the actual background of this. Is that they were trying to convict him or indict him of money stuff,
right.
paying off women and all that. Okay. And turns out
Right.
that statute of limitations was only 2 years. It was 7 years ago. And what he did was not even what they're saying he did. And it was a misdemeanor, right? If it even been statute of limitations within it, it'd be 2 years, misdemeanor.
Mhm.
Anyway, so this is saying that it's the fact that they didn't arrest him messed up his publicity. So he's going to arrest himself so he get more votes. That's basically what it's saying.
Yeah. No.
All right, moving on.
No.
Man shoves crossbow in his pants.
Okay.
How? There's a tiny crossbow.
Maybe he was wearing those like MC Hammer pants from the 80s.
Okay, does this help? I'll add the first word that I skipped. Florida man shoves crossbow.
News.
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 It is news.
Wow.
Yeah. Surveillance video at a store at Brevard County, Florida, recorded a customer sticking a crossbow in his sweatpants as he shopped. Nick, sweatpant man.
That's
You go get your
probably
crossbow.
one of those ones where the bow collapses on it for putting it away.
Maybe. He was later arrested for felony petty theft, officials said.
Petty. You know how
And that's
expensive
it.
them
That's the
crossbows can
entire
be?
story.
All I'm saying is I'm 3 for 3.
See, I don't know why I keep score. Brandon
I'm
keeps
2
scoring
for
instead.
3. So
Because once you stop keeping and you're actually on the show, that's when he's gonna try to cheat, and we got to keep him honest. All right,
you're
Look
not
at him.
cheating. You're
Don't
not
he's so
trying.
cheat.
hurt.
How
You
in the
say.
hell have I cheated?
Well,
Dolphins deliberately get high on pufferfish.
that's news.
Fake.
The puffer fish gets like this, then the dolphin grabs him, goes.
It's the visual for me.
That's fake.
It's totally real.
It is news. Dolphins deliberately
What?
get high on pufferfish nerve toxins by carefully chewing and passing them around. Pass there.
Wow. That's awesome.
That's a
So,
issue.
Nick, you were actually pretty on point with that whole, yeah.
We're tied.
It's a pandemic in the
That's
ocean.
crazy.
A pandemic in the ocean.
All right.
All the dolphin fish are high off their asses, man. Next.
Dick Cheney offers to shoot down future balloons.
Future balloons?
Future.
Future.
Dick Cheney. Wasn't he the one that like shot the other one in the ass or something?
Yes.
Fake.
I don't like his name. His thing is chained. I'm going to go with news.
It is actually fake.
Oh, thank God.
I'm going to go with news.
It could be real. It's funny because they have a picture of him with like 5 other politicians around him, and he's holding an elephant gun, like this long barrel.
All
right.
My God.
Enough with blood. We want skin. The American Red Cross has announced that while they loved collecting your blood, they are more interested in skin now.
Then what's next? We want your brains. What the hell? They want your skin.
Like the dead skin that's flaked off and turns into dust in the
I don't know.
house?
It just says skin.
I'm gonna keep
Or like,
my,
let me peel thy flesh from babies.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
it's
keep
like
my opinion to myself
maybe it's
until
like
y'all
stem
answer.
cells. Maybe it's like infant stem cells helps with a lot of things. It's very valuable. Maybe it's like foreskin. They're looking for. I don't know.
Oh God, no, fake. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Fake.
Maybe they just
What do you
mean
think,
like
Nick?
slap me some skin. News. They want your skin. They want to wear your skin.
It's fake.
It puts
Come
the
on,
lotion
Ferris,
on
it's
its skin,
real.
or else it gets the hose again.
They want to make lampshades.
Good Lord,
you
no.
know-
Moving on. I win that one. Thank you. Let's
The
go.
lotion on the skin. All right. Never mind. All right. Woman delivered her own baby in a car traveling at 60 miles per hour.
And then hit the brakes and the baby went.
That's what I'm thinking happened.
Was
But the
she
safest place for a
driving the
child,
car, or was she in the back seat? Because I can see this being news.
delivered her own baby. It just says she delivered her own baby in a car traveling at 60 miles per hour.
But she's
Sure,
like,
why not? I can see it.
Sit over there.
Wow. Damn, buddy. I'm
If
gonna
it's
say it's
news,
news
it's a
because I
good
don't think
thing.
she was driving.
It's a good thing the cops didn't pull her over for not having her infant in a car seat.
That'd be a heck of a ticket to give. I mean,
Ma'am, do you know why I pulled you over? Do you see what I just did? Have a good night.
Bloody mess.
so what do y'all say? So what is it? Who's what?
I'm saying news because
News, Nick?
I think she was in the back seat and they were trying to get her there, and she's just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it now.
News.
What do you think, Nicholas?
Gotta be news.
It
That
is
does
news.
sound like something that would happen.
It doesn't say that she was driving the vehicle. So
No, here's
therefore,
the story.
she's in the back seat.
Woman gave birth to her daughter at 60 miles per hour as her partner sped through flooded roads trying to reach the hospital in Cumbria. I don't know
Cumbria?
that. Cumbria. Cumbria.
Lots of babies in that area.
Oh man, look at me sweat. Chiara
Kidding.
Musetti, 28, was just minutes away from the Furness, not furnace like as an oven, Furness General Hospital when baby Sienna popped out as her partner James
Hit the
Spence,
brakes.
32, rounded a
Hey,
roundabout. Golly.
Wow.
Timeout. What was the mom's name?
Chiara, Chiara.
Okay.
Chiara,
And they named the baby Sienna,
Sienna,
and the dad's name is James.
James. I know, right?
James.
So they're doing 60 miles an hour across flooded roads, and they're going
Hydroplaning everywhere.
a roundabout. Crazy,
That's
dude.
awesome.
Throughout the 45-minute journey from their home in Windermere, sounds like something off of Harry Potter.
Windermere.
The couple had to repeatedly stop their car to check that they could make it through flooded roads.
These
This
are
at
the
3:30
voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
I know, right? 3:30 a.m.
Wow.
That's a story right there, buddy. They were driving a BMW 3 Series too.
Sporty.
Wow. Okay. Good deal. All right.
I'm
Strong-
glad both of my children did not get popped out at 3
Okay.
something in the morning.
Exactly.
Right.
Ooh.
That was the thing that I had issue with, was that it said popped out.
Well, yeah.
Nobody else seemed to be bothered by that. Babies
What
don't pop out.
verb would you use in that particular high impact scenario?
Mary.
Slung.
60 miles an hour, roundabout,
Mary.
flooded water.
Slung.
Mary.
Slung. See, there you go.
It's slung
Mary.
out of there.
Mary.
I hear you, but
Mary.
yes.
We are men. And in order for us to compartmentalize and be able to deal with the trauma that we witness when we watch our children be birthed, we use terms like popped out. It's not
Yeah.
meant to be offensive. It's not meant to, oh my God, it's not just like it magically. We know we were there. We watched all of it from start to finish, from the viewing seat, if you will. Okay.
Just
Um,
FYI, my husband did not.
It was very
okay. Well,
demasculating.
I can't speak for Ferris or Nick, but I did for both of my kids.
I
was
did.
like laser beam focused. Oh my God, look at that.
I did. And I'm going to tell you, with one of my
Don't
kids,
pass out. Don't pass out. Don't pass out. Watch the whole thing.
with one of my kids, I
Traumatic.
remember it like it was yesterday,
It's not
audibly,
traumatic. It was
there was no
beautiful.
pop. But visually, I imagined the pop the way it happened. Okay.
Right.
I'm
Well,
just
you
saying.
want sound effects in that room.
Both of my kids, once that shoulder cleared, it was legitimately like a pop. It was like, hey, good catch, Doc.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
no,
it's
it was
slick, dude.
awesome though. I loved watching.
Yeah, when the placenta shoots out into the metal bowl, like
That
salad.
that didn't even bother me. I was
That's a good
already
example right there, Mary. He just said shoots out.
shoots out.
Yeah, shoots out. It did.
I'm
it was
just
like,
thinking, here's my amazement of it. If she's in the back seat and her partner is driving, and she's in the back, she's in the center so she can see, because she's going to tell him which way to go, right? And she's got her legs up on the back of the seat, and they're like stirrups, right?
Yeah.
I think she was laying down in the back seat.
One of that, it was like frisbee golf, and she
Sideways.
hit that shifter and just boom right in the passenger seat.
Oh my God.
That'd be horrible.
Ugh.
Sorry, Mary. Boys will be boys. All right, moving on. Strong sales prove Americans would rather die in a Chevrolet.
What?
I love that look on his face. Strong sales prove Americans would rather die in a Chevrolet.
Strong sales.
Sales,
But they sell
SALES.
so many, they think this is what people want to die in.
No, that doesn't prove shit.
No. People aren't
Well,
buying
that
it
could
going, I
be an
hope I die
actual
in a
headline,
Chevy.
though. That could
That's
be an
actually
actual
a
headline,
bad
though.
thing. They're saying that they're going to die in that car, and that's the one they want to die in.
My older brother believes that. He's got the bow tie tattoo on his arm. He is all about it.
Don't get me wrong. I'm a in this order: Chevy / GMC,
He said
Dodge,
nope.
Toyota. That's
Toyota.
my order.
Ford is nowhere in there. Do you hear that?
Fuck no. Hell
Why
no.
is Toyota in there?
Because
Yeah.
I like the tacos that they come out with.
They're horrible and they're ugly and they're Toyotas.
I like. Well,
You can't spell Toyota without toy.
I'll put it to you this way. I like the way the outside of the Yodas look, but having sat inside of them and driven a couple,
So have I.
dude, the windshield when you're inside is like this big. You're looking out like this big, dude. You can't see shit. It's
Yeah,
garbage.
small.
But
It's small.
every four-wheeling rig that I've ever had to like go hit the Rubicon and whatnot when I was younger, those were all Toyotas from way back in the day. I'm talking like, mid 80s, right? Early to mid 80s. My last Toyota pickup was an 88. The one before that was an 85 when they still had the straight axle on the front and all that jazz before they swapped to IFS and whatnot. But my last one was an 88. Those kind of Toyotas. Like I said, the new ones they're coming out with nowadays, I think the bodies look good. I really like the paint that they're using, that new Toyota paint. I think that looks pretty cool. I want to do that to my 99 GMC. But I'm just saying, in order, Chevy / GMC, because, they're the fucking same. Dodge. Toyota.
They are.
Ford can kiss my ass.
All right, moving on. Russian arrested
Oh,
under
wait. We never answered that one.
Oh, you did you?
No. What was
My
the
bad.
headline again? I forgot.
Strong
fake.
sales
It's
prove
fake.
Americans would rather die in a Chevrolet.
I think it's actually a news article.
It's fake as fuck.
Damn it. I was hoping it was going to be a real news headline.
They actually would rather die in a Dodge just in case that adjective is a real thing and they actually will survive.
Sure.
They dodge.
Mary, I forgot the score. It's been so long since we started.
If you can't dodge it, ram it.
Wow.
Next
Say car ramrod.
question.
Ramrod it.
Hey!
Russian arrested under anti-terror law after talking about yoga.
Wait,
Yoga is a terrorist act in Russia is basically what that headline would translate
It just
to.
says Russian. It doesn't say it was in Russia. It just says Russian arrested under anti-terror law after talking about yoga. Downward dog, you fool.
Yes. News. Has to be.
fake
It
news.
has to be news.
Unless he's talking about a man named Yoga.
It has to be news.
Fake news.
What do you think, Nick?
Fake, man. Fake.
Fake? It's news. A Russian
Pudding.
yoga
Yes.
teacher has been arrested for illegal missionary activity under controversial
my.
news. Wait a minute. Hold on. A Russian yoga teacher has been arrested for illegal missionary activity under controversial new laws designed to combat terrorism. Dmitry Uguay is said to have fallen foul of the country's anti-terror measures, dubbed a Big Brother law by Edward Snowden, while giving a talk about the philosophy of yoga at a St. Petersburg festival.
It's confusing.
Missionary as in like church missionary?
Yes, but the
Like,
way it's
Going on a like a church mission,
yes,
you know, like building homes in Mexico and all that kinds of stuff.
So the computer programmer was arrested and charged with allegedly conducting illegal missionary activity, which is
Okay.
an offense under the so-called. But I was mixing yoga and Karma Sutra when it said missionary. It's like, wait, no wonder he was arrested.
The way that you read it, my brain went that way as well,
I
fans.
know.
Okay. all I know is I was right.
Whatever.
All right. The man who lived as a goat. Hang on. The man who lived as a goat explains why and says it was a special kind of time.
Yeah, these days are pretty special.
Who the hell lives as a goat and then decides all of a sudden, oh, hey, guess what? I'm a human again. Let me do an interview about it. Like, you either identify as a goat, or you identify as a cat, or you identify as a ass hair on someone's rear end, or you don't. Just fucking pick
I'm
one.
a dingleberry.
Yes, you are.
News or fake news?
Fake.
Fake.
It's actually news.
No, it is not.
Thomas Twats or Twaits, I'm gonna say
Twats?
Twats, used prosthetic limbs and ended up walking in a field with animals. Known as the Goat Man, Thomas, 34, has written a book, How to Take a Holiday from Being a Human After Becoming Disillusioned with Life.
I was typing in the chat. I don't
Okay.
remember what Nick said. Did nobody get a point for that one, right?
Nobody.
No,
Yeah.
we both said
Okay.
fake, and it was
Okay.
actually
We
real, which is just
said
weird.
it was. The way things are going, I don't know why.
NFL players may face hate crimes for targeting uniform color.
Sure, why not?
News.
News, yeah.
It's fake. It says
Really?
nearly 700 National Football League players may be charged with federal hate crimes after they purposely attacked and subdued adversaries last week based solely on the color of their uniforms.
That's so weird. I mean, that's possible though.
So then that is news.
Basically, they're attacking the other team. They're tackling them because it's a different color.
Oh
Think
my
about it.
god.
It's news then.
Come on.
It's
No,
real
it's fake.
then.
I could
It's a
spin what
fake.
you just said and make it make sense in my head.
Well, you'll put loophole the hell out of it if you want to. Still, I get a point.
There's a loophole in his poop hole.
Whoa. Tie it off. All right. Meet the woman who shares
He's
her
trying to
home with
pull that
1,100
person
cats.
screen. What?
Meet the woman who shares her home with 1,100 cats. 1,100.
No.
1100.
If you
That's
say that's
nasty.
news, I'm gonna flip out.
News.
Fake.
That was a really good impersonation of being frozen, Brandon. I got to give that to you. That was like,
This is the second time
Thanks.
he did it.
Yeah.
I know,
First time I was like this and my arm kept moving around.
I saw it. So y'all both said news.
I say news, yes.
I said fake.
It's news. I'm not going to read the story because that pretty much says it all for itself.
I
It's
said
disgusting.
fake.
It's absolutely disgusting.
How many are left, Ferris?
2 more.
Okay.
Uno, dos,
right.
tres, cuatro.
Brandon wins no matter what.
Next.
Man's trousers fall down as he receives Human Rights Award from president.
News.
That was in Forrest Gump. He pulled it down his pants to show him where he was bitten in the buttocks.
That's telling the future. That's when I go see the president. My pants are gonna fall off. News. News.
Oh, please wear sweatpants when you do that.
No.
just to make it interesting, fake.
It is news.
Damn it.
Croatian human rights activist trousers fall down as he receives awards from president. 68-year-old's wardrobe malfunction is captured on camera.
But which president?
Well, Croatian president, I am assuming, because I can't even
Okay.
pronounce this guy's name. Ivan Zamir.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ivan.
Okay.
Now you know why I
Ivan.
skipped to just Croatian human rights activist. Hard to say. All right, last one. Disney dating site opens up a whole new
God.
world of romantic possibilities.
Yeah, I bet it does.
No. We're seriously, this is not what the world's come to.
It's news.
What the shit?
Who says
No.
that?
News.
No.
Brandon.
No.
News.
Tell
Why do you
him,
think it's news,
Ferris.
Nick?
Huh?
Why do you think it's news?
Yeah, tell me why. There ain't no Disney dating app.
Yes, there is too.
There no, there better not.
Have you been on it? How
Nope.
do you know?
But I've seen the people like that guy that says, I identify as a 8-year-old girl, and he's got pigtails.
Okay.
And then, stuff like that happens.
I would agree with Nick that it's news because of the whole new world.
Yeah. Disney's
No.
been changing, man. They're becoming something different.
Ferris, can you just read it one last time? You said Disney
thing,
dating
buddy.
app, right?
Disney dating site opens
Site.
up a whole new
Oh
world
shit.
of romantic possibilities.
Site? I thought you said app. Fuck. Please be fake.
News.
Please be
I don't
fake,
ever,
dude.
I never heard you
gotta
say
have
fake.
I gotta have a
Nick
little
said
bit
fake.
of faith
No, I said
in
news.
humanity.
He said
Yeah.
news. Brandon never
Nick
said either
new.
or.
Yes, no. Brandon said fake.
I just said please be fake because I want to keep a little shred of faith in humanity. So please
I mean, either
be
way,
fake.
is it fake or news?
I've
Fake.
been losing faith in Disney.
All right. It is news.
Fuck me.
There are a lot of single fans out there looking for their happily ever after. This is where cheesy new dating site Mouse Mingle comes in to make all your wishes come true.
That's gonna be a big disaster.
So I know a
What?
little bit about this because I listened to a podcast. This was 6 months ago. and actually it's a radio show, and it's basically calling out your significant other. Like when you think something's going on and you call the radio show and they call them and talk to them, they don't know you're on the line, and they ask them questions about, hey, so how's your relationship going? It seems kind of, and they're honest to these.
Don't they do that
announcers.
on like the Bobby Bones show or whatever the
Something
hell
like
it's
that?
called?
Yeah.
Bobby
this one guy-
Bones.
So this guy calls in, and he says his girlfriend of like 6 months just met her family. They just went to a Disney trip and all that, but she was acting kind of weird. Like the whole family went. His mom, dad, cousins. I mean, just a huge thing, and she was the one to tag along, right? He said they had a great time, nothing really wrong, but after they got back, she just kind of ghosted him for the last few weeks. And so that's why he was getting her on the radio show. So he stayed quiet. They called her up, and she was totally honest. She's like, it's weird. I was kind of freaked out because they're so into Disney. And this guy got offended, like big time. He was super offended that she didn't, first of all, she didn't say that to him, right? Second of all, how can you not love Disney?
Well, hang
Everybody
on.
loves
If he's like 30 something and he's got a
he was like
childlike
45.
affliction for Disney, that is a little weird.
So maybe
Oh my God, did you see the new movie that Disney's coming out with? No.
maybe Disney
Ah,
heard that radio show and like, hey, let's just create a dating site for Disney enthusiasts.
Disney's really
That's just
turning
so
into
weird.
It is not what it used to be. Disney is just it's going right into the freaking gutter.
Well, let's just throw this out there. My opinion doesn't matter, but this is my opinion. I know that Disney's always had their, Easter eggs or whatever you want to call them, right? They're supposedly all over the place.
Subliminal stuff.
Blah, 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 blah.
The clouds
right?
that say shit and all that.
But,
weird,
but at its core,
this doesn't stay put.
Disney's supposed to be like for kids, right?
Yeah.
Wholesome family entertainment, right? And now you're saying there's a site out there specifically for people that are like Disney super fans to get up and meet up and do that. All I'm picturing right now is some nasty ass mofo like Nick dressed up like Mickey Mouse hooking up with somebody dressed
Like
up
me?
as Goofy. Yeah, I
That's not nice, Brandon.
the only one on video, and you're the only one I'm looking at. I'm sorry. But like seriously.
That must mean that you're goofy. 'Cause you're the only
No.
other one on video.
I have to go to work.
Hey, you guys want to see something I got?
Well, no, that's seriously where my brain goes. Like Mickey and Goofy, people dress up and they want to. Oh, let's go meet up at this Disney hotel. After we're done, we'll get a churro.
Churro.
Disgusting, dude. Why would you take something that is supposed to be quote unquote wholesome and just
It's
Before I
becoming
got
less
married-
and less wholesome every day.
Before I got married,
I
I was
hate this
offered a
world
job
right now.
singing at Disney.
Never impressed me, that place.
Mary?
So I
I heard
digging
what you
through,
said, but I'm kind of pissed off. I can't respond.
I was digging through a box of wires trying to find stuff, and I had some cassette tapes in there. I have other ones somewhere. And I couldn't believe when I found it. I don't even remember how I ended up with it. And the thing is mint condition. Kenny Rogers
What?
duets.
What is that? Kenny Rogers cassette?
Duets. You can't read.
Nice.
He's
Nice.
duetted. It's got Kim Carnes, Sheena Easton, Dottie West,
Hmm.
and things like Perfect Condition.
I'm just trying to maintain my composure still.
Did you guys read what I put in chat?
No.
Okay, so my husband, either earlier in this week or last week, one day, he's working and, I'm just a couple of rooms away. So I can hear him talking to one of his coworkers. He tells them he gets a ticket and he's supposed to call this customer that has an issue, but he doesn't want to call the customer because The customer's first name was spelled HORSESHIT.
That's horse shit.
No. It's
I
not-
am not lying.
You're a liar.
That is horseshit. Very good, Brandon.
Horse shit.
He was afraid that if he who knows, the guy's name could have been Horse Hit or something, but
Horace.
I don't think
maybe?
horse hit is much better than horse shit.
No.
but still, would you want to call somebody that you don't know and you're not sure how to pronounce their name? It's just typed.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah,
Can I
so
speak?
was looking
Can
for
I speak
Mr.
with
Horse Shit.
Horace Hit, please?
Exactly.
Personally, it wouldn't bother me calling me by their parental given name. It's just I don't know if I'd be able to keep a straight face.
Well, he couldn't.
Paging horse shit. Paging horse shit.
See, in that situation, if I'm the one that's got to call up and whatnot, I'd be like, "Hi, this is Brandon from such and such, blah 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 blah. To whom am I speaking with?"
Yeah.
Mhm, exactly.
Or you could say, "Is Mr. H there?"
Your husband didn't get a last name for the person, Mary.
It was
We don't need to know
unpronounceable.
we don't need to know their last name.
It was unpronounceable. That's all I'm
Then
gonna
do
say.
your
about it.
best to pronounce that one.
I don't think she wants to.
No, not here. I'm just saying, like, when whoever makes that call to Mr. Horseshit, right? Just try their best to
Mr.
pronounce the
Horseshit.
last name instead.
He talked to at least 2 coworkers and one of his bosses, and
I would
he
have
was
been
like,
more than
"How?"
happy to make that phone call for him.
Is that what they would have called Mr. Ed when they played reruns?
Horseshit.
Or is that just when he has the runs?
What was
I
that,
don't know.
Nick?
What was that?
His phone.
I
Oh
can't find anything
man.
about pronouncing that.
Personally, if it were me, I would have dialed the number and dialed it 1 digit off so that it went to a different DID line at the same company
No.
and said, "This is Joseph with his company's
No.
name.
No.
I have a ticket
Nope.
number, blah, 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 blah."
Nope.
Horse shit.
I'd have got somebody else that works with him to tell me what the name was.
Nope. There's only 2 ways to make that call. The first way is the way that I described earlier. The second way is, "Hi, this is Brandon from so and so, and I'm supposed to be making a phone call to, and I'm sorry if I mispronounce this, somebody by the name of Horseshit."
How do you?
Is that who I'm speaking with?
You can't keep a straight face. How do you do that?
Joseph
Buddy.
did not want to make that phone call.
Did he
He
make the
did.
call?
He did.
And was the dude's name Horseshit?
I didn't hear that part. I just
Go ask
I was
right now, and then we'll end this episode.
I was
What
belly
the-
laughing 2 rooms away.
I can't find anything on it, so I wonder if the guy did it just to be a douchebag.
No, that was he was
You have
foreign.
no way. You have no way to know that that was his real name.
No, I do know that that was his first name.
How do you know he
Have you
wasn't lying? Did you see his birth certificate?
Did
No.
y'all ever? Have you ever gotten a call from a jail or a prison? An automated call. Somebody trying to call
No.
you.
Yes.
No.
So you know how
Yes.
it goes, Mary. It'll ring. You pick it up and say, "This is Blue Valley Penitentiary. You have a call from Horseshit. Do you accept?"
Limestone County Correctional Facility.
That's awesome.
Well, that's just like calling collect call back in the day.
Yep.
Ah.
Same thing.
Did you used to prank call people back in the day on the payphones, Nick?
I used to make the payphone ring back and then watch people answer it and there's nobody there.
You would.
I used
There used to be
to-
a way we could do a code, pound blah blah blah, and it would make the phone ring.
I used to call my mom from a payphone, collect, and tell her the number of the payphone I was at instead of my name. And then she would call it back. That way she didn't have to pay collect.
A lot
Yeah.
of people just hello.
Well, you know how they used to give you that short little like 10 seconds or 5 seconds or whatever it was to, state your name? We would just do stupid shit like, Mama, so-and-so's house can be me. Like you just,
Yeah.
because they're not going to actually pick up the dang old phone. So yeah, saying so-and-so's house is a bad example, but I'm on the corner of 5th and 12th.
I'm at the shop a lot.
It's amazing when you think about how much those calls cost back then.
Oh.
It was like a lot compared to what,
Dude, bro, do you remember when cell phones used to charge by the minute?
yeah.
Yes.
I think some of them still do, don't they? Can't you get
The
like
old-
little burner
the old-
phones that charge?
The old prepaid phone.
What's
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
is though when they did
Charging.
collect calls back then, because it wasn't but a dime to frickin' make the call. Then it slowly
That's
went
if you
up.
had Sprint.
You could hear a pin drop.
Oh man.
Only if you
wake
pay
up.
your bill. You all right over there?
You're gonna have to drive to work
No,
with your
I need
windows
to-
down.
I need to wake up. I'm gonna have to drive to work with the windows down. I gotta get off of this. I gotta go take a shower. I gotta go find a 5-hour energy drink and a Rockstar and a Red Bull and something else. I don't know. But
Well,
yeah. I gotta
like,
get
subscribe,
out.
comment, and nice knowing you.
Boom, bye. What he said. Like, subscribe, comment.
Share,
Nice knowing you.
buy things and stuff.
I'll be surprised if anybody sticks around this long, actually.
Probably, yeah. This episode's odd.
It was fun for us, I think.
Always
I
fun
don't
for
know
us.
if it's going to be entertaining for anybody else, but I sure as shit was entertained. Oh, and by the way, to answer the question that was posed earlier, who says that? What the shit? I got that from my mother. Thank you.
What the
You can
shit?
blame her. My mother says, what the shit?
We used to
Because
say, what the
she's
shit?
she, in her defense, and her defense for it as well has always been, what? It's a little bit softer than everybody always hearing you say, well, what the fuck? Anyway, be good, y'all. Love you. Bye.